Are influencers overrated? If you ask me personally, I would say they are not overrated. But you got to know how to spot an overrated, one overrated or a couple of overrated influencers without actually putting them all together and saying the whole scene or the whole influencer market is overrated. There are a lot of people out there doing good work. When I say good work means they actually engage with their fans and they do proper research on products to see how best they can communicate that product. The easiest way actually to tell if an influencer is actually worth spending money on is not to actually look at how many likes they have or how many followers they have. The best way is to actually see how much of engagement they get per post. There are actually two predominantly easiest way to tell on the influencer world. One is there is a macro influencers and one there is micro influencers. So macro influencers and micro influencers varies, alright? It depends on which type of business you are and what is your goal in your business. If you are here to reach the mass market, you probably go for macro influencers. Right? If you are targeting somebody only within your community and you know or in your area and you know somebody who is influential in that area, you may want to target a micro influencer. But the gist of it in this conversation here is it worth your money? I would say that some women influencers can charge a couple of hundred, can even charge to a couple of thousand per post. And generally, they would actually get quite a lot of brands paying for it. The issue comes in where brands then look at it and sometimes they question, okay, I had 2,000 likes on the post, but actually nobody bought the product. I didn't actually see more sales. This becomes the disconnect. Brands think that the more likes the person has, the more followers the person has, it may equate to better visibility, hence better purchasing. Hence, they get more sales. The fundamental issue here is actually not in the influencer. If you haven't done your research to know if the influencer has bought fans, bought followers, you made a mistake, not the influencer. So, influencers, I believe, are here to stay and they are actually here to grow. I see a huge amount of branding potential and growth in the brand influencers part. The question is, brands have to be more vigilant. And influencers out there, this goes out to influencers as well. You got to start putting in more effort. If today you had actually got just a simple snap of a picture, you put up a post and you got 1,000 likes and you think that's fantastic, good on you today. But as you know, Facebook and Instagram is a constantly evolving platform. Instagram doesn't keep their same algorithm for a year or 2 years. Every month, maybe every couple of months at most, they change their algorithm. You got to keep up with your times. If you have 1,000 followers, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 followers, my first recommendation to you is please start engaging your fans. If your follower is dropping a comment, I'm not talking about spam or if somebody is being rude or passing derogatory remarks. That you can block, you can ban and throw them out, right? We don't need that hate in our life. But if somebody has taken the time to say, hey, fantastic picture, or hey, to ask you a question, put aside half an hour of your time on a daily basis. Reply your comments. Show some love. When you show some love, you actually build a deeper connection with your fans and at the same time, you benefit by having a higher engagement on your post. If brands haven't already realized it, more brands are going to realize that they want actually influencers who have better engagement. Jump on this by actually engaging more with your fans and your followers, and you will see that everything will actually skyrocket for you as an influencer and also for the brand investing money. The brand will see better engagement, meaning they will see, hey, actually somebody is talking about my brand a lot more. Previously, maybe on a post, I would see that there was only traction for a day, only somebody commented. But now if it goes back and forth, I'm actually seeing that the post is actually gaining traction for 2 days, 3 days. Same thing goes for the influencer. The influencer benefits because if you are more of the talking point for a day, 2 days, 3 days on the same topic, you have better mileage to charge more to brands. That's how it actually works.